So down at the corner here, there's, if you're looking for a restroom, down the corner here, that doorway, there's a staircase that goes upstairs, and the restrooms are there.
Okay.
There's none in this hallway that's not completely blocked right now.
Ma'am, you can't. They're about to this the second that door that guy just they're about to come out, so don't mind.
They're up front.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course. Or like on this side. I mean, whichever. Yeah. Well, they're going to be going down that aisle, so maybe there.
down.
Yes, let's talk. Area day.
Also being responsible.
Okay. I mean, it was good. It was good.
Tell me when. I will. Now? Okay, come on. Come on.
Where should we go?
Good morning, everyone. And please be seated. The Board of Trustees and the faculty of Bennington College are assembled here this morning to give formal voice to the awarding of degrees to the 83rd graduating class. this assembly provides a fitting occasion to reaffirm the principles of this remarkable college. I want to begin by reading to you our traditional commencement statement. Bennington regards education as essential and ethical, no less than an intellectual process. It seeks to liberate and nurture the individuality, the creative intelligence, and the ethical and aesthetic sensibility of its students, to the end that their richly varied natural endowments will be directed toward self-fulfillment and toward constructive social purposes. We believe that these educational goals are best served by demanding of our students active participation in the planning of their own programs and in the regulation of their own lives on campus. Student freedom is not the absence of restraint, however. It is rather the fullest possible substitution of habits of self-restraint for restraint imposed by others. The exercise of student freedom is the very condition of a meaningful education and an essential aspect of the nurture of free citizens dedicated to civilized values and capable of creative and constructive membership in modern society. The degrees we are about to award certify that these students have successfully met the standards of quality in academic achievement and of responsibility in citizenship set by the college. The extent to which they have fulfilled the college's and other important aims cannot be formally certified, but the degrees do indeed express our confidence that they have understood our ideals and that they will do credit to themselves and to their communities. At Bennington, the award of the degree means at least one other thing. Education here is a reciprocal affair. We who are charged with the instruction and educational policy have received as well as given. We have learned from these students as well as taught and counseled them. The conferring of the degree is thus an acknowledgement of the contribution to ourselves personally and to the college which these students have made. We shall continue to follow these students with interest and affection as they take their roles in other communities. To those communities, we confidently recommend them. At Bennington, we shall miss them. Members of the graduating class, faculty, staff, family, and friends, I am pleased to introduce to you this morning a member of our distinguished faculty who will take this opportunity to address the community. It is my pleasure to introduce Stephen Shapiro, who teaches French.
Good morning. Congratulations, Bennington College, class of 2018. You look fabulous. Congratulations are also due to your parents, families, and friends who have supported your work here. All of us at Bennington are proud to celebrate who you have become intellectually, artistically, and personally. Our gathering here at Commencement is meant to mark today as both a beginning and an end. But in true Bennington fashion, I would like to queer this temporal framework and question its underlying promises of boundaries crossed, signposts passed, and destinations reached. So while today does bring an end to tricked-out chicken sandwiches, all-you-can-eat sweet potato fries, and ice cream at every meal, it is also the moment to consider the potential of a life that is not dictated by conventions of time, but that judges them critically. Leaving Bennington today does not constitute a neat conclusion. While you are moving on to different places, you'll always keep one foot in this world here. It's something of a cliche, but it bears repeating. You can take the student out of Bennington, but you can't take Bennington out of the student. Today, then, marks not a transition out of Bennington, but a renewed look at the potential of a life unscripted by normative time and lived in between. I have spent a good part of my life living between two languages, two cultures, even two homes. At times, I felt as if I am constantly in between, on the outside looking in, on the inside looking out. It began when, as a 12-year-old visiting Paris, I was fascinated by people speaking a strange language I couldn't understand. I was convinced that everyone was whispering conspiratorially about me, the outsider who was excluded from this charmed circle. I was determined to get on the game. I started teaching myself with antiquated textbooks culled from garage sales and anxiously awaited French 1 in the 9th grade. A second trip to France took me to a village called Condom to live with the Casanova family. I didn't make that up. The trip was exhilarating, but left me with the realization that I spoke an accented textbook French shaped by contrived teacher talk in the classroom. Subsequent years of study and travel were fueled by a desire to pass, to become French, to transition neatly from one identity to another. This was not a healthy pursuit. For a long time, I fetishized French, and a self-policing paranoia took hold of me as I constantly worried whether an inadvertent French mistake might break the fragile illusion of passing. Later, I saw my English-speaking self start to change. Caught between two languages, I would struggle to find just the right word in English when I couldn't get the French mot juste out of my head. A French partner and his French family made for a new doubled self, compounding identities and languages and confounding place and belonging. A graduate degree and career made me professionally French. Bennington made me a teacher who works at the intersection of language, literature, and culture. Today, as many of you know, I float between two countries, two homes, two identities. Some might call this uprootedness or alienation, ambivalent, wishy-washy, waffling, indecisive, iffy, up in the air. All these words show that in-betweenness has always been seen as a sign of confusion, hesitation, and a lack of commitment. And, well, I can no longer buy what passes for French bread in supermarkets these days. And don't get me started on that fluorescent orange abomination known as French dressing. I have come to see in-betweenness as a blessing, an asset, something to cultivate. Living à cheval, astride two cultures, is more than dreaming of foie gras camembert cheeseburgers. It has given me a flexibility, a singular perspective, and an intellectual home that are uniquely my own. And what I have learned, and what I hope you will recognize, is that in-betweenness is not a stop on the way to an eventual fixed identity, but a place to live, work, and be one's authentic self. It is a realm of pure possibility where new ideas, connections, and understandings are formed. Your time at Bennington has been a period of in-betweenness. As the commencement statement reminds us, a Bennington education is directed in between, privileging both self-fulfillment and constructive social purposes. Indeed, so many of you came here because you felt in between. You were queers caught between labels, and international students caught between borders. You were jocks with a passion for dance, geologists with a passion for verbs, and poets with an environmental activist streak. You were enthusiastic devotees of books, music, and art that lie between the high and the low. Some of you may even be vegans who eat meat. Maybe not. Finally, so many of you, along with your parents, sought a way to reconcile intellectual, creative pursuits with the demands of the world. The list could go on and on. Every one of you has a unique story of in-betweenness. Once you got here, you found a rustic, bucolic space separated from the outside world, a pastoral realm where the highest accomplishments of civilization are examined and public engagement is central. Here, big ideas thrive in a small community. We asked you to use our first names to question hierarchy and found a new pedagogical rapport, skirting absolute professorial authority and total student deference. In the classroom, we focused your attention on ambiguity and paradox to show you how unexpected insight could emerge from incongruous ideas. We hope to have passed on a love for the intellectual world of the in-between, where the pleasures of the scholarly life of the mind and of art for art's sake can playfully and productively coexist in dialogue with action and the world at large. Every year, fieldwork term sent you into the world to be working students and students of work. Finally, the plan pushed you to live between disciplines and to navigate effortlessly between the language of chemistry and painting, Japanese and ceramics, philosophy and literature. At Bennington, we have pushed you to think in personal and general terms and to hover between the individual and the universal. Your education here has been purposefully improvisational and creatively entrepreneurial as you cultivated depth and breadth. But the in-betweenness of Bennington does not end today. A Bennington education is not a period of transition, but a way of thinking, acting, and being in the world. The form of your education here has been just as meaningful as its content. And I ask you to continue cultivating and living this in-betweenness. Maintain a fluid sense of self. Keep nimble and intellectually unimpeded. Reject labels. Think with and through your bodies. Inhabit those places where meaning doesn't line up neatly. Refuse totalitarian certainties. Skirt the discipline of disciplines. Reinvent yourself and fashion new identities. Above all, and most importantly, keep showing us and the world the creative, transformative power of living in between conventional markers of life experience. So, congratulations again, Bennington College, class of 2018. It has truly been an honor. It's been an honor to share this day with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Stephen. I want to pause our usual proceedings here and take a few moments to call forth someone whom we wish were here with us today. Hadiya Marzouk was a deeply loved and respected member of the class of 2018. While she was unable to fulfill the requirements of time to receive her degree with her friends and classmates this morning, she made such a significant and meaningful contribution to our community here, as well as to communities far afield, that we feel we must nevertheless recognize her formally in this moment. In Hadiya's honor, we have created the designation of Alumni Laureate. She will be the first recipient of this honor. Mr. Kornberg, as chairman and in recognition of the endorsement of the Bennington College Board of Trustees, would you please read the pronouncement?
Whereas she was a member of the class of 2018, whereas both her presence and her work as part of that class made a tremendous impact upon the world, where she is unable to be with us today, we hereby confer upon Hadiya Marzouk the designation of Alumni Laureate.
Thank you. Now, will the Provost and Dean please present the recommendation for the award of degree?
President Silver, as Provost and Dean, I present the candidates for the award of the Master of Fine Arts and Bachelor of Arts degrees. Candidates, please rise.
Members of the faculty, these students have fulfilled all requirements for graduation and are recommended for the award of the Master of Fine Arts and the Bachelor of Arts degree. Do you nominate these candidates to the trustees for these purposes? If so, please signify your approval by rising. Mr. Chairman, I present for the consideration of the trustees the students you have heard formally nominated by the faculty for the Master of Fine Arts and the Bachelor of Arts degree.
Members of the Bennington College Board of Trustees, by charter, the power of conferring all degrees, diplomas, and honors from this institution is placed in your hands. You have witnessed the nomination of the faculty and the provost and dean. Please signify your approval by rising. Members of the graduating class, the trustees on the nomination of the faculty and the provost and dean are proud to award you the Master of Fine Arts and the Bachelor of Arts degree with all the rights and privileges pertaining to those degrees here or elsewhere. Please remain standing so that your families and friends can applaud.
Please be seated. With this formal recognition of academic accomplishments, you join the company of those from this college and all other colleges and universities who have been admitted to the special opportunities and obligations which the Master of Fine Arts and the Bachelor of Arts degree imply. Graduates, please come forward individually as your names are called.
President Silver, I present the following graduates for the Master of Fine Arts degree. Rebecca Brooks. Stuart Shug. Yanan Yu. President Silver, I present the following graduates for the Bachelor of Arts degree. Caroline Adams. Kat Adranya. Mardrika Adzek. Caroline Elizabeth Albrechtson. Zoe Barrelson Aloise. Chloe Amos. Yulia Andriva. Naeem Akib. Sashank Aryal. Michael Ash. Ayush Baral. Nicholas Barney. Bibik Basnet. Aiden June Baxter Ferguson. Caleb Blansat. Blair Blumberg. Atalia Beutner. Sydney Page Bradley. Jenna Brewer. Michaela August Brown. Mary Grace Bullock. Eli Singer Calhoun. Farouk Chalkich. Elizabeth Reed Causey. Ariana Chavez. Nidish Chikrakar. Catherine Ann Dines Christensen. Nathan Copperwheat. Olive Darling Corey. Shayna Crawford. Webb Crawford. Julia Crowley. Ariane Curtin Bowen. Jonah Daniel. David Da Silva. Nam Phuong Thi Duan. Irene Sasmita Childs Dole. Kevin Ducey. Fiona Lee Eden. Francesca Edwards. Rowan Edwards. Martine Feld. Emma Holly Daniel Flowers. Dana Corcoran Foote. Moses Gavron. Owen Gerber Haddam. Jack Daniel Gerard. Minahil Gafoor. Trevor Gibbons Reich. Aaron Gilday. Kevin Gilligan. Clark Joseph Glennon. Rebecca Elaine Green. Jordan Greenblatt. Sarah Gross. Nate Gavon. Wesley Hoff. Everett W. Haddard. Tristan Louise Harness. Muhammad Haroun. Jacob Hausthor. Ashlyn Joy Haywood. Rachel Haggerty. Milo Ryder Henderson. Julia Ophelia Herrera. Lin Huang. Amina Hodich. Liliana Ellis Hogan. Christina Huya. Zoe Huey. Claire Hunter. Cody Edison Jacobs. Jordan Jacobs. Elio Yahai. Lisa James. Fern Johansson. Kumbo KD Kalua. Hadiya Kamate. Gabe Cates Shaw. Nela Katitsa. Megan Marie Knapp. Cole Krasner. Annika Christensen. Jack Labby. Jonas Laforteza. Zum Le. Benjamin Lee. Samuel Kelly Fair Levitt. Jack Lindsay. Tony Liu. Roma Lucero. Drew Sophie Lucia. Thomas Luducker. Eleanor McPhee. Griffin Manis. Fiona McGovern. Marshall McGraw. Liam McCrae. Sayeda Rumana Mehdi. Ilana Mendelson. Morgan Morse. Lulwama Mulanu. Fianula Rose Murphy. Jabin Murtaza. Sophie Marie Nevin. An Win. Nam Lin Win. Nestani Nikuradza. Dylan O'Hara. Hans Joseph Olsen. Lauren Omahua. Janelle Ortiz Cazadas. Catherine Parker. Sophie Rose Parker Goose. Charles Pisano. Isabella Polis. Colin Daniel Powers. Liam Quinn. Aisha Rais. Danielle Redmond Robbins. Georgia Lauren Rose. Zadie Ross. Mary Roth. Ashmita Shaha. Jocelyn Saldiso. Joanna Sench. William Fitzpatrick Scully. Sangeet Raja Selvaraju. Chloe Lillian Shelford. Rajat Shrestha. Christiana Stavash. Mary Alice Stewart. Ruby Strubble. Michaela Middleton Thurber. Isabel Tuamo. Aisha Udorchich. Melody Varangal. Maria Vargas Aguilar. Lazar Vujanich. Sophie Patterson Ward. Eva Weber. Pixel West. Viva Kunani Obiajulu Whitman. Lily Joyce Wujek. Luis Davide Jepes Tamajo. Iliana Yotova. Luai Youssef. Jessica Zhang. Sundara Ziegler.
In the name of all here assembled, trustees, faculty, staff, fellow students, parents, friends, I congratulate you all.
Congratulations, sir. You brought it off with extreme dignity.
You did it! Hey! That went well. That went well.
Thank you. Making it way. All I had to do was sing. That's perfectly fine. You nailed it. So we wanted, Roy Johnson. Oh God,
Sorry, she may be a little too well trained.
Your friends were almost as loud as we were.
should we try to go see the arts with you in a while?
I know.
I think there's a reception happening down there, and then we can go out. Great, all right, I just wanted to... Okay.
If there's too long of a line, there's some more upstairs in this corner. Okay.